Hello, I'm Ahsan Arif Sadiq, a recent graduate, and I want to start this with a question. How long do you expect the impact of the coronavirus keep going on your funds in a post-COVID-19 world? Well, let me tell you. In a recent survey done by McKinsey and Company, more than 75% of consumers globally expect the impact of COVID-19 on their routines and finances will be felt for more than 2 months. This is of no surprise because fear will still play its part in making decisions for people whether to go out of their houses or not. Even though lockdown restrictions have been lifted, social distancing will still be followed until a vaccine for the coronavirus is successfully found. The situation will be same for Bangladesh, just like many other countries. The risk of getting infected will still remain, and that risk will increase when more and more people will come back from the village to the city for their jobs. In a post-COVID-19 world, Bangladesh will enter a cycle which will start like this. Initially, business organizations will lay off workers in order to survive by controlling their production costs as their supplies of raw materials will become expensive to accumulate. They might even have to shut down less profitable plants temporarily as there will be less workers to produce the goods. Production capacity will fall, forcing businesses to lose money. Then, day-to-day workers who were heavily reliant on their jobs will suddenly become unemployed, which will result to less consumption of goods in an economy which was already suffering from the effects of COVID-19. This will increase the level of poverty. People will die out of starvation. Crime rates will go up. Social unrest will take place. 3 big actions that Unilever can take to help the consumers better can be: Number 1. Creating awareness. Unilever can use their marketing campaigns to raise more awareness of health and safety while promoting their products at the same time. For example, in a post-COVID-19 world, some people would have to go out for their work. This may include garments workers to healthcare workers. As much as it has been emphasized on how to keep an individual clean and safe from the virus, as workers are going out, their clothes are in a great risk of getting exposed to the virus, which can survive in the air and surface for several hours. Brands like Surf Excel, Rin, and Will can allow their marketing team to come up with advertisements that not only will show the importance of their products to combat against coronavirus, but also in the process attract new and retain old customers. Number 2. Redesign the supply chain system. Unilever can redesign the supply chain system in a way better suited for post-virus business environment, should they wish. Redesigning the supply chain for greater resilience, such as encouraging more local production. As imports are getting difficult to obtain, supply chain can redesign local production for faster distribution. Take for instance PPE, gloves, or something as simple as masks. As consumers will not buy expensive goods but only necessities, what can be more necessary than wearing gloves or a mask in a post-COVID-19 scenario? Therefore, it should be made locally in international standards, of course. If prices are high, Unilever can strike a deal with the government to subsidize these initiatives, and supply chains will be able to reduce costing. Provided if local manufacturing of such necessity products is done, then we don't have to wait for importing from foreign destinations when the next crisis hits us. Then at number 3, e-commerce. Unilever can establish their own app or create a separate section for their products on their website. As consumers are expected to shop less frequently in physical stores for items other than grocery, simultaneously shifting that spending online, having a digital platform where the consumers can order authentic Unilever products from the comfort of their homes will be an added bonus. The IT department of Unilever can definitely look into this matter. Plus, there would be a huge supply of workers in the labor force during initial stages of post-COVID-19. As mentioned earlier, many workers will be losing their jobs, and in addition to them, recent graduates will also be in the job market in search of jobs. Unilever can recruit such workers for this new venture. However, this can have some major setup costs, and not to mention the time it will need to be introduced to the market. Hence, Unilever can collaborate with online supermarkets like Shopno and Mina Bazaar, or they can also partner up with popular online delivery platforms like Pathao, Shohoj, and Uber. These companies have already established themselves in the market, so Unilever can have their products delivered to their customers with very minimal cost. In conclusion, the coronavirus pandemic has started a revolution on how multinational entities like Unilever will strategically approach their business model going forward as they deal with day-to-day operations. This crisis has forced businesses to adapt in how they operate, manage their workforce, adhere to governmental mandates, and react to customer and employee needs. I expect the world to look different post-COVID-19, and while the short-term outlook might be gloomy, history shows markets and society can not only recover after a crisis, it comes back stronger.